Hey Jack Squad, I'm back again. Really briefly. Hope you're making it happen for yourself. Hope all is well with you guys. New subscribers, welcome to the Jack Squad. Glad to have you, right? Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And all of my I just got a message. All of my social media stuff, email, Cash App down in the description box. And I'm asking for your help financially, so please Cash App me. Let me tell y'all something. I just watched, because my subscribers had been talking about it, and so I had time to watch it for a minute. I just watched the Will Smith apology. Now, I didn't realize it had been 3 months, but I do know that 90 days is the magic number. Whenever you're trying to do anything, give yourself 90 days. I do know that, and evidently Will knows that too, right? So now it's time for the apology. And I was wondering before I saw it, like, why didn't, because he did this a few days ago, why didn't he just call Chris? Well, Chris doesn't want to be bothered with it. It's been said by Chris people. He reached out to them. Chris ain't ready. Will also said that him and Tony Rock was cool. Tony Rock had a lot to say, and another Rock brother did too. He said him and Tony Rock was cool. That was his cat, right? He said, and that relationship is probably irreparable. And Chris Rock's is probably too, right? But I think Will needs for Chris to say, I accept it, so he can move on. But he may not ever get that, right? And I try to put myself in people's shoes. Let's say it was me. And I'm at the Oscars. This is my job. And we ain't got to be at the Oscars, but I'm going to put myself at the Oscars. I'm at the Oscars doing my job, and you walk up and slap the taste out my mouth. We could never be cool. There would be no amount of apology that I could receive. God would have to come down, Jesus Christ would have to come down and say, accept the apology. Other than that, it wouldn't be none, because you did what you meant to do. Y'all, I don't know if I ever told y'all this. I'm sorry don't really mean too much to me now. I'm going to tell you what I'm sorry means. If you step on my shoe, you bump into me, I'm sorry, excuse me, that's okay. But when you've done something so mean and devastating to me, and then you say I'm sorry about it, I don't really know how to receive that. And for a long time, it took me years to figure out how to forgive people. I had no idea that. And I would ask the elders at my church, like, how do you forgive? Now, I do understand that forgiveness is for you, not for the person, right? But I think Chris Rock can forgive him within himself and not receive that an apology. I don't know if is that right? But that's how I'm thinking. I can forgive you, because I'm forgiving you that you did that, but I ain't got to accept your apology, and I ain't got to never talk to you again in life. That's how I think. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think, right? So, as I'm listening to Will, he seems to be sincere. At first, before I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, whatever. He seems to be sincere, and and he apologized to Chris Rock's mother, especially, and his family, because he says he didn't realize all the damage, all the people that it was going to hurt when he did that. Listen. Like I told y'all before, as black people, we are taught, and this is universal. Just like you're supposed to come in when street lights go. Another thing that black folks teach is somebody hit you, you hit them back. So for Chris to stand there and not hit back is a big deal, and it's a big emotional situation, right? How do you ever get over that? How do you get over that? Let's say Chris hit him back. Punched him back, like that would have been to the world's eyes, not to me, but in the world's eyes, that would have been even more. That would have been worse. And would they have let Chris come back? That's a question I'd like to know. Like, if Chris had slapped him back, would he have been able to host the Oscars again? It's all a funky situation, because we as black folks are always held to a different or higher standard than anybody else. So Will tarnished us. He set us back a few hundred on that one, right? Single-handedly by himself. And that was the bigger picture for me. Everybody, I've listened to a lot of comedians say everybody knows Chris Rock is a passive guy. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. He's just not, right? And Will took advantage of an opportunity and whatever he was going through in his mind. Because like he said, he was fuzzy. You know, they asked questions and he said he was fuzzy at that point. He didn't know what happened. They asked him, did Jada tell him to do that when she rolled her eyes? He said no, she had nothing to do with it. And he apologized to her and he apologized to his kids. This was a bad, this ain't even a blemish. This is a scar, a mark. It's a mark in Black history, right? Because we all felt that. We all felt that, right? So I'm glad that he did apologize. So the reason why he apologized is because Chris is not talking to him. Because I was like, why did you apologize publicly? You know, you didn't do it to us, you did it to him. But Chris don't want to talk. And I hope Chris never talks. Well, I don't know if I should have said that, but I hope he don't. Because some things are not repairable. Some things are not, I'm just not going to fool with you ever again in my lifetime. We come back a second time, maybe. But not right now. Never. So I watched the apology, and that was that. Even though I do believe, like I said, before I saw it, I didn't believe him. I was like, why are you doing that? But I do believe he's sorry. Now, is he sorry for slapping Chris, or is he sorry for all the backlash that he's received? That's a question, right? Yeah. You know, like I said, I didn't realize it had been 3 months. 90 days is the magic number. Y'all remember that. 90 days is the time it takes for you to change whatever it is you need to change, right? Give yourself 90 days for it. You know, he apologized. Chris ain't on it. None of the rocks is on it. And he said he's working on himself. That's it, right? Let's see. What would I do if I was in Will Smith's shoes? I would have came with the public apology much sooner. I would have. Once I digested and processed it, probably next week, I'm coming with the public apology. 3 months, to me, is too late. Even though that's a good time frame for anything you want to do, but it's too late. In my opinion, it's too late. Did he need 3 months to 90 days to ponder what he should say? When it comes from the heart, I don't think you need 90 days. Is he doing that because the powers that be said this is what you need to do to appear to get back on the good foot with the peoples? Maybe. Did he really mean it? Who knows, right? So that's that on that, y'all. Ain't too much to say about that because it was such a shocking episode, such a shocking action. What do you say to that? Like, what do you do? Like I said before, if he had hit anybody else, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, Sid the Entertainer, anybody, Kevin Hart, you know, I don't know. Like, I think the average, because the reflex, you know, your reflex kicks in before you can even think, right? So, you know, it was a bad black mark on Black America. On Black history, to me, it is, you know, as you got, and then he did, and this was another thing which I didn't know initially. So Chris was getting ready to announce Questlove's Oscar. You walked up there in front of Questlove and damaged his moment. You turned the light out on his moment, right? That was, if I was Questlove, I would never talk to you again, because this is my opportunity to do what I need to do, and you put a blemish on it. And you put a mark, that's more than a blemish, right? So Questlove, this was a black production as well. Like, I don't know. They had to take a meeting with Will and hand out some sort of punishment. The Black Council of the world. I don't know what needs to be done, because you know you damaged a lot of people with that one move. That one move took you all the way back to zero. You know? Because how you going to accept how Questlove felt you didn't slap this man and he got to announce you up. Everybody got to get situated. Everybody's in shock. Everybody's in awe. Like he couldn't even really receive his full moment. You took that from him. You stole that from him. Yeah, like, no, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. That wasn't, you know, that was nowhere near cool. You know, and see, the thing is, nothing's going to happen with Will Smith's life. He can't come to the Oscars, or he can't get voted in. Who cares? He's still gonna make money. It's not gonna stop him from making money. You know, and money is the only thing that's punishable to me. Let's stop your bad. But that's not gonna happen, right? Because it seems like everybody's moving forward with their projects. We'll see what happens at the box office, which I don't think anything will happen. You know, maybe we won't support him as much, but they will, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, y'all. He gave an apology 90 days later. Sounded like it was sincere, looked like it was sincere, but was it sincere? Until you look Chris eyeball to eyeball and Tony Rock and his mama, now, that's what I would suggest, that he is forced to sit down with his family so they can explain. You feel the heat from the Rock family. That's a good punishment. You feel the heat from the Rock family. Yeah. That's what I want. Starting with his mama, then go to Chris. And then Tony Rock and that one other brother that said, I ain't that brother, you know, that other brother. You know, because they probably been protecting Chris all his life. That's their brother. They know he ain't no fighter. You know what I'm saying? They know he ain't no fighter. So, you know, they've been protecting him in one form or another all their lives. So when you pick with the brother that's not the hardest, that shake up the whole family. It really does. You know, y'all done seen them big families and little Pookie don't fight, and TT got to come out there and handle the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know them families, right? So anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost at my goal of the 3,000. Thank you very much. My next goal is the 5,000. I'm slowly getting where I need to be and where I want to be. Anyway, thanks for watching Jackie with a Q. If you can cash at me, please do. Thank you very much. You guys have a great day. And, you know, be